Hey gamers, welcome back. It's Rick here with Game Trade Media at the Lucas Oil Stadium here at GenCon 2018. I've got Eric here with Mayday Games, but Eric is the designer of this game called Bad Doctor. Let's jump right in because you never know, we might need a doctor after this whole weekend is said and done.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so this is Bad Doctor. It's a light tile-laying game.
Okay.
And we're all doctors trying to treat and cure patients.
Do you concur?
Yes.
I concur. I concur.
So shall I open it up? And
Let's get into it.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. The artwork on the cover is just ridiculous.
Yeah, so the artwork,
it's so good.
Put that out here. I've studied this cover art for many hours, and I still have not found all the jokes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm still looking. So we are each doctors.
Okay.
And you have your selection of doctors you want to be. You can be
Okay.
Dr. Payne, Dr. Error, Dr. Malpractice. Or
I'll go with Dr. Payne because that just seems to fit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Dr. Payne. Is everybody, the action cards on here all the same in the beginning?
Yep. So this gives you the quick review of what to do, the quick reference.
Okay.
And then you also have a choice of gender as well.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to be a male or female doctor, it's up to you.
Okay, very cool.
So I think I will choose Dr. Error, Dr. Malpractice. Tough decision. I think I will go with Dr. Error.
I like it. So let's take a look real quick right here. Sorry. All right, so there's Dr. Payne on the male side, and we'll take a look at Dr. Payne on the female side. I think it's funny that both of them are snapping that neck, but in a different direction. But, you know, sometimes you got to do a little readjustment to get the neck realigned. So makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I was never that scared of going to the hospital before this game, but after designing it and thinking about it a lot, you know, I think about these things.
So did you watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy?
No.
For reference points?
You know, yes, actually, I did watch Grey's Anatomy. We have friends that are doctors as well, and we played this with a lot of doctors, and they gave us some interesting ideas.
Okay, I can dig it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some doctor tokens. So these are tokens that you're going to use to mark all the treatments that you give to patients. And so this will give us memory in the game, so we can remember what we've placed where.
Okay.
And then I'm going to place all the starting patients on the board.
All right.
So there are 4 starting patients. You'll notice that these patients have very serious injuries and things they're coming to the hospital for.
This one right here. As a youth, I may have suffered slightly from pizza face, and maybe had to go and get some cream medication to alleviate that. So I can see, you know, yeah, that's a pretty serious patient. Plumber's crack. This is not so much a physical as it is a visual ailment, I believe.
That's one that is very common here at GenCon. I've seen that
a lot of plumber's crack.
Yeah,
I actually do suffer from that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're sitting in this area, because if you were back here, you'd be like,
yeah,
I concur, doctor.
I concur. You know, I love that he has the painting of the Grand Canyon next to.
That is hilarious.
Next to that.
So who did the artwork?
So this was all done by Bill Holbrook.
Good job, Bill.
Bill is right here. He's a.
Let's get a close up of Bill.
Yeah.
Right there. See him right there? That guy? Congratulations and good job, Bill. We appreciate your art.
And I should mention that I co-designed this with Dan Germain, who's there on the.
Take a look at that as well.
On
Dan
the
Germain.
list there, yeah.
Right there in the center.
Right in the middle.
Yeah. He looks like he could be like an alternative rock star. You know, up on stage, kind of singing some alt rock, and then afterwards just being like real shy.
I could see that. Yeah, I think so. You know, I think he's actually an architect, but
dang.
But yeah, that could
never been real good at that.
It could have been. So I'm gonna start off by giving you 2 treatment tiles, and so the treatment tiles are all you know, some of them are good, some of them are not so good.
Okay.
So basically, the way that we want to cure these patients is each patient has a number of connectors. And you want to be able to close off all the connectors.
Okay.
And so if I have something that closes all of them off, like these 2 are closed off.
Right.
If I could close this one off, they would be cured on my turn.
Right.
But if I added something like this one, I just created 2 more.
All right, he got a little nosocomial
openings.
infection from your treatment, and now you have to continue trying to treat this guy.
That's right.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, we all get paid in the end, right? So
I agree. Yeah, even the doctor who graduates with the lowest score is still a doctor.
Yep. And so all these have different interesting kind of cartoons.
Yeah, they're amazing.
And so
there it is. Yeah. And I like this one here. The good news is that you'll have a disease named after you. Yeah. That right there is dark. Not saying you're going to get better, but you're going to go down in history.
There's something about that. It's immortality, right?
Of course,
right?
Yeah.
If you're not going to write a book, at least you'll have a disease named after you. So.
Oh, there's stuff on the back.
Yeah, and so on the back we have kind of these are what the doctors are using. They got some painkillers, just some hammers, and
these are great.
And
I like the fact that they use hot
oil.
Sauce.
Yep.
I put that on everything.
And so it's something you don't want to hear from your doctor.
Right. That's
so
hilarious.
The turn is really simple.
Okay.
So there are 2 actions on your turn, and we have all our treatment tiles here. So you may either draw a treatment tile, or you may place a treatment tile. You could draw 2, you could place 2. Now, if I place a treatment tile, let's say like this, I show that I treat the patient by doing that, and then each tile has a bonus that activates immediately. So this one says draw 1 treatment tile. So then I would get to do that, and I would have 1 more action to take.
Right. Which is, again, either draw or place.
Yep.
Okay, great.
That's right. So that's how the game plays. At the end of my turn, let's say my second action, let's just say I drew 1. I would look to see all the patients that have not been treated. And here there are 3 that haven't been treated.
All right.
And they would all get these complication cubes.
Okay.
And so we would go ahead and do this. And we put them right on the corners, actually, where the heart is.
Oh.
And there's only so much, so they've kind of been neglected. They've been forgotten about.
Sure.
They get a little worse.
Yeah.
This Palmer's crack maybe is getting a little bigger.
Sure.
And that's fine, but the problem comes when if you try to add one and there's not an open slot.
Okay. Is that patient gone critical?
That patient has passed away. That patient has
from
died.
Plumber's crack.
Yes.
Good
Lord. Very, very serious.
Well, yikes.
Yes. So, you think it's a benign thing here.
Right. It's
don't
not.
be fooled.
Right. I am not fooled now. Okay.
And so when that happens, like let's just say that that happened on your turn. Let's say it was on your watch. Not saying anything about anything. And let's just say that you had treated them with 1 treatment here. Let's just say. So it happens on your turn. This patient dies. This would come back to you.
Okay.
And the token would go back. But, Dr. Error here, I tried in an earlier turn, which I marked here, and it died on your watch, so I get benefit because I tried to treat them as best I could.
Right.
But under your watch, it just didn't happen.
It didn't work out.
So I get to score. And, of course, when I cure on my turn, I would also score, and everybody else wouldn't. So
well, let's see if we can cure somebody.
Yeah,
let's see if we can do that.
Let's be positive about it.
Yeah.
I think
curing
is the goal,
I don't know if it's going to happen.
It's good to have goals. All right, so I can go first. And
yes, please.
Kind of show you. So my first turn, I'm going to go ahead and. Thank you
cheating.
for doing that. Yeah, I swear I didn't put that there. And I will. That'll do, and I'll put that there.
All
and
right.
this bruised ego is treated for now.
Okay.
And then this says I may. Oh, actually, this was probably not the best move for me, but that's okay. It says move 1 complication cube from 1 patient to another. So there aren't any out now. This should start. So that won't activate.
Okay.
And then I will. This, by the way, is a wild.
Okay.
There's 1 wild, and then I will just draw another one. So that's the end of my turn.
All right. Well, I plan on just making someone's condition just go insane. And we have a gymnastic injury over there, and that to me seems like in the triage room would need a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and treat that individual because I am such a good doctor. A gymnastic injury obviously has some a viral infection associated with it. It makes so much sense to me as a doctor.
So. Yeah.
So I'm going to do that, and I'll place my.
I remember learning that in medical school.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so excellent. So they're treated.
All right, he looks great. He looks very. I think I've done a very good job.
He looks, he looks like he's surviving.
Yeah, but I also have the opportunity now to either draw or place. Correct?
Yeah, and actually, so you placed this one, and it said you may place one treatment tile was the bonus for this card.
Oh, okay.
So you, as part of this first action, you get to place that one too.
I think I'm going to, and I'm a big fan of Pizza Face. I know we probably should continue on that guy, but for some reason, this kid, I just feel he has a future, and I don't want him to, not have that future. So I'm going to do that. And this one says that I can remove or move any of these cubes here to another spot.
And so the way that works is whenever you remove it, you could remove it from this. So they're treated because you put that there. You could remove it from here, which is great. But let's just say if you removed it from here, if you move it from here and go to here, moving it from here would make them treated. And moving it to here would also make them treated.
Oh, I like that.
So just placing that one tile, you could actually treat 3 patients.
Oh.
Now, the thing is...
But I don't get to place my marker on those patients.
No, you don't, because you didn't put treatment tiles there.
Right.
But you may not want to do that because, you might want them to get a little sicker, so then it's something for me
more
to
difficult
deal with
for you because
on my watch.
Yeah, because I don't want to do a lot of work on my time. I'd rather it all fall on you, because that's the kind of doctor I want to play right now.
Yeah.
But because this allowed me to place this, I still have my one action, and I will draw.
Okay.
Correct?
Yep.
I like it.
The other thing I'll say is you because you can still move one, you could move it from here to here to make them a little bit more difficult with that.
So this one actually wouldn't be there, right? Because this was here.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I like how that looks.
We'll do that. Okay. So then we'll look here, and there are 2 patients that aren't treated. And I'll add a complication cube to the bruised ego, and then Palmer's crack, looking not so hot.
That's a tough day.
Flip this over.
How things gonna work out for you there?
My
shift was hard.
Yeah.
Have a good day. I'm out.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Payne.
Yeah.
So
off to play golf.
Off to play golf. All right. So I think I will. I could put this here, but then there's only one more, and I know you have that tile.
Right.
So I'm not going to help you out.
Well,
here,
that's unfortunate.
I think they're going to have to survive on their own for a little bit. So I'm gonna go after this plumber's crack.
Right.
I think this needs some attention. And then I do that, and it allows me to draw one treatment tile.
Nice.
I'm going to draw one. And then, let's see, I've got this wild card, and then I have, this one is all players draw one treatment tile.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite pieces of art. It
says, can we get a volunteer? We've run out of fingers to plug these holes. And they're up in the observation deck above, looking down at the surgeon, doing his best.
Yeah. Blood just spewing out of the patient.
Yeah, just doing his best. That's awesome.
So I think I'm going to do this. And as you can see, there are 3 that are going to come out of it. So I also have to look, is anybody going to, this gymnastics person, if they get one more, they're going to die. So I really want to take care of that. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to make sure I put this here, and I treated them, and I put this here. And so I've got, and this says all players draw one treatment tile, so you get to draw one.
Thank you.
And I get to draw one. And then that's it. But this patient, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew.
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of dirty hand doctors going into that guy's thing. It's the worst.
Washing your hands is just pain.
Right, it's the worst.
Hands get dry, and
there's no need for that.
No. No. All right, and then I'll 2 more complication cubes, and then I'll flip these over. So people are not looking so hot.
Nice. Well, you know what? I feel like you've brought it back to me, and I see that all the same patients are still here. It's like, did you even work today, sir? Let me go ahead and just see what I can do. So here, here's the problem with the gymnast guy. It says right here, here it is, but I get to move a complication
again.
And I really am in the gymnast. I have an invested interest in America winning the gold this year. He's the prospect. We're going to get rid of that.
Okay.
Put that right there. And set him up for success.
That's good.
Yeah. All right.
And I'll just show these treated.
He's been treated.
And he's been treated.
And then I see that, you have a wild, so that means you could potentially fix somebody. I don't know how I feel about that, but I can still... All right, so I'm going to play this one right here. So he'll be treated. And I get to draw a treatment tile.
Get another treatment tile.
Nice.
All right.
And that is my turn. So anybody untreated...
Oh, you did but look at this one.
Yeah.
Bruised ego. You treated 3.
Yeah.
But you couldn't get to this one.
Couldn't get to that one.
So, so this one's going to die. And
but you did your best.
I did my best. I treated them, so I get to score.
Inappropriate.
I'm going to try to hide my excitement here. Well, maybe not.
I'm going to the chief.
Super excited.
I'm going to the chief of operations and have a discussion about, look how much work I did. He did nothing, and you're going to give him the bonus? Free trip to freaking Aruba.
Looking forward to that new car. And we're going to replace this, so now we've got a runaway tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the mom tattoo is not liking it.
That's looking rough is what that's. So very cool. This one? Yeah, there we go. All right, so in the end, once we've treated all our patients, I feel like the gymnast was going to get treated and survive. I felt it. When the win condition, or what stops the game?
So after the first person that gets 8 in their score pile, then the game will end. And of course, that can happen on the same turn because you could cure somebody and someone could pass away.
Sure.
And then you might get 8. And so then you, whenever someone dies, actually because this person died, we take one of your treatment tokens out.
So I don't even have it available for my pool.
You don't have it available yet.
That is the worst.
Yeah.
Absolute worst.
Yep.
The chief of, again,
we're taking away
chief of surgery, taking all my
taking away ability to prescribe things. You know?
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it because it's actually a really cool mechanic to this game. But as a doctor, because I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night, I feel like that was inappropriate. Yeah. So this is very cool. What's the age range on this?
So this is about 10 and up.
Okay.
And I played it with a number of people before, when we were pitching it with younger kids, and they were able to pick it up real quick.
Nice.
And it's one of these games where there's a lot of fun table talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of inappropriate table talk.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you have a background in medicine, that doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Right. So, is your background in medicine?
Mine isn't. I have friends that are.
Okay.
But my background is just that when I go to the doctor, I want to get treated well.
Right. And you've obviously seen all these issues with your doctor, apparently, because you're taking it all from experience.
Yeah, I totally am. I used to have a lot of tattoos. Those are all gone.
Right.
I'm sure you could tell.
Of course, I see the laser and then the re-tattooing for the flesh tone. I got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it. So, is this available now?
So this is available now at GenCon.
Okay.
And then it'll be released in stores next month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So just ready for the holiday season so families can get together and be all hypochondriacs and be like, I remember when I had butt crack.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Great. Your grandpa, he always had that. I'm surprised he's still alive.
Yeah, nobody treated him.
Right. That's perfect. Very cool. And has it been a big success here at GenCon?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
I think lots of people have been coming. There were people we play tested with here at GenCon a couple years ago that remembered it. They came to the booth and wanted it, asking for it. So
very cool.
And new people coming and just loving the artwork.
I love it.
So, yeah. It's been really good.
So tell me, how much, Eric, is this game?
So Bad Doctor is on sale for $35.
Wait a second. $35 for this, all these tiles, all the beautiful little bits and pieces, and the artwork, because I know that artwork isn't cheap, and it's amazing artwork.
Yep.
That's amazing.
It's a great deal.
Yeah.
And, if you look at all this artwork, it's just endless. There's so many different jokes and fun things to look at and things to think about.
Very cool. So make sure that if you are here at GenCon this weekend, you stop by at booth number
2101.
2101 and pick up Bad Doctor. If you are not at GenCon and you're watching this video post, make sure you stop by your local game store, because that's where we want you to go, and pick up a copy. And if they aren't carrying it, you need to say why, are you not carrying this? And would you please order it for me to add to my board game collection? And thank you so much for coming up and joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So I'm Rick here for Game Trade Media, and I'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Game Trade Media. Make sure to leave us a like and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new content.